You said, look at the character I would rather play getting used. Median, stop, mother lover. Because first off, you not safe. That's not about to slide. All right. Because forget what the percentage say, mother lover. If you was in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Fatal Fury been out for about, give or take, 2-3 weeks, maybe a month. And I ran across this post on Twitter. Character usage rate. Percentage for each character that's being played the most. So this one kind of took me by surprise, which is why I actually wanted to talk about it. I'm going to go from 1 to 17. We got Terry, Hotaru, Rock, Gato, Preacher, Marco, Dong Hwan, Kevin, the Ninja, because I don't know how to pronounce his name. So Billy, Tizak, Mai, Kane, B. Jeanette, Ronaldo, the DJ, and Vox. So first things first, I'm gonna start off by saying this. I don't know why in the world is Kane so low. Why is he sitting around 4.4? I feel like when this game first came out and the amount of matches I've played, I've probably fought Kane the most. So to see him at a 4.4, I am highly shocked. This character is most likely hands down the best in the game. The percentages that we see for Terry and Hotaru, I figured he would have been in between that, or maybe above Terry. Terry probably the Ryu and the Ken, the Ryu or the Ken of Fatal Fury, so it makes sense for him to be that high. But I am honestly shocked to see K that low. He's not easy to pick up for new players. True. I don't maybe his difficulty. I mean, I heard he's a hybrid. He got one charge move and that's his DP. But besides that, is he really? Well, yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, I think for our video, we did put him in the hard difficulty. A ranks and above is a bit different from everybody else. He also got setups and his combos aren't straightforward. And his fireball a charge. I don't recall his fireball being a charge. I know his flash kick is, for sure. His fireball is motion? Okay, so the fireball is motion, so if I am correct, he should only have one charge move and that's his flash kick. Now, Vox being at the lowest, I'm not surprised. Even starting at the lowest rank and working my way up to where I'm at now, I've ran into, I could count on one hand how many times I fought Vox. DJ, I think this is kind of weird too for me. No, actually DJ and Ronaldo. Like, can we talk about it a little bit? Ronaldo, I've played around with Ronaldo. Now, yet along with him being probably one of the most popular athletes slash players slash individuals in the world, I think last time I checked his Instagram for the first time ever, he had over 600 million followers. So with him being a special guest character in this game, I'm also kind of surprised to see him sitting at 3.9. And like I said, I've messed around with Ronaldo. He ain't that challenging to like pick up and have problems with him. Yeah, you gotta learn his setups with the soccer ball, which takes time. I completely understand. But his combos are kind of ABC, because folks that like Ronaldo won't really like fighting games. You know what? I can see that being true. I can imagine FIFA, soccer players coming to fighting games and just being like completely lost, right? Especially if Fatal Fury their first game. They see Ronaldo and they'd be like, what? Hold on, let me play one of the best in the world. Makes sense though. I'm still overall shocked to see him at 3.9 though. People probably tried him and said, nah, I can't do this. Ronaldo normals, they all kind of weird, they all kind of weird. Up close, he got the jabs and the close range buttons, but at the range, he got like weird floaty normals that look like they have range, but they really don't. The freaking chest bump jab, if you well space that, yeah, it becomes like +5, so that becomes hella good. I could see his normals being kind of weird for like a lot of people to like want to pick him up and play him. Billy, people are saying he's top 3 in the game. I can understand why he might be a 5.1%. God, these percentages are throwing me off, bro. Maybe it's just the region that I'm in. All the characters with low pick rates are the characters that I see the most. I see Billy a lot. I see the Ninja an awful lot. K a lot. Ronaldo a good bit. DJ, not too often, but enough to get annoyed with him. But they the lowest. He's still a zone without a projectile. The mother-loving beat stick is basically a projectile, Calvin. The mother-lover just about go full range. The mother-freaking beat stick travels the same distance. I never see Vox. Yeah, Vox is a rare pick. A ultra rare pick. Right, there's no ends to the ninjas. Like, okay, so I didn't stream yesterday, but the day before, or maybe the day before that, I ran into like 3-4 ninjas back to back, not even joking. So it's like the top tier characters, some of the lowest picks. So maybe that just goes to show you that this game, right? There's going to be a top 5, there's going to be a bottom 5, there's going to be mid-tier characters, right? But that just goes to show you that the versatile level in this roster goes to show you that characters that are considered top 5, you don't have to play them. Like me personally, I feel like every character in this game holds a strong position. Even Vox. Like, yeah, Vox may be one of the lowest picks, but if a mother lover pick Vox and you fight him, that mother lover can make you scared to press a button. Yeah, like them records are real. That mother lover got a dive kick. You gotta respect his options. Like, he ain't no false character. Yeah, he might be hard to play, but if a mother lover know what he doing, he gonna make you feel that character. You dig? You know? So that's enough about talking about low tiers. Terry, completely understandable. Like I said earlier, the Ryu king of the game, fan favorite. You know, Terry is very strong in this game. Like, I messed around with him a little bit myself. I feel like I don't fight Terry too much because of the fact of me always fighting Billy, Kai, Ninja, Hataru. I get happy when I see a Terry because I'm like, okay, yeah, I finally get to fight a different character. So seeing him at the highest percent doesn't shock me. Hataru, it doesn't shock me either. Another character that just about got everything in the game. A freaking the fastest DP on startup, a fireball with 2 different speeds to it. The mother lover is a little small twat. I had to make sure I zoom in on my face to say this twat. I can't stand this little small rat. But yeah, she's good. Rock, 7.9. I could get behind that. Gato. See, Gato is one of those unique characters that I feel should be higher than a 7.4, right? You got a stand switch character with back turn, a freaking demon flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of those cool looking unique characters. So with him being at a 7.4, I would have thought he would have been higher. Me personally, I thought he would have been higher. Same thing with Preacher. New character being introduced into the game. Muay Thai, kickboxing is one of those, you know what I'm saying? Another character with a stance. Easy to pick up, you know. She got the record, she got the high-low mix, fireball. She got the fake outs with the fireball. So she's definitely somebody else who I feel could be higher. It looked like the subtract 5%, so she actually went down a little bit. So maybe she was close to that 8% that I would have put her at. So feels about right for her to be floating around that percentage. Marco, 6.9. Yeah, I could get behind this. I feel like Marco is another character that I see and don't see. You said, look at the character I would rather play getting used. Median, stop, mother lover. Because first off, you not safe. That's not about to slide. All right. Because forget what the percentage say, mother lover. If you was in here earlier, I already ranted about why this mother lover percent is a lie. That mother lover should be way higher. You see this mother lover in almost every top 8. I done had days where I ran to this mother lover all day. You see what the character could do. The best of both worlds, mother lover. You're not safe. That percentage is wrong. You don't believe it yourself. I don't know why you came here and said that, mother lover, because you only play top tier broken characters, and guess what? The mother lover is probably the best in the game. Alright? Yeah. Stop it. Put a stop on all that beating, because I was waiting on you to come in here. You know what I'm saying? I had this scream up, waiting for you to come in here and just say, oh, look at my character. Oh, look at the character I'm the one to play. Ain't nobody really playing him. Stop it. Kevin, I can agree with this all the way. Oh, wait, no, my bad. Don Wong. Okay, so with Kevin's... No, my bad. With Kelvin's perspective on this, okay, so I'm going to use Kelvin's logic on this one, okay? Don Wong is one of those weird characters that you gotta play kind of, what's the strategic smart word? One of those characters that you gotta play kind of wild with, you know, you gotta have one of those wild, smart, goofy, yes, he's one of those goofy characters that you gotta play kind of goofy. Yeah, perfect. So with him being around a 6.3, I can get behind that. I actually want to play him a little bit. I've said this quite a few times that Don Wong is actually somebody I want to mess around with just for the giggles. But 6.3, I feel like I have my days where I don't see him at all, and then there's the days where I just run into him just about all day, at least most of the day or most of the stream. So Yeah, 6.3. I could get behind that. Kevin, all right, y'all might say I'm downplaying. Y'all might say, oh, you only saying that because it's Kevin. But come on now. I feel like Kevin's percent is lower than 5.9. How often do I see Kevin? How often do we see Kevin in like top 8s of tournaments? Yeah, we'll see him in pools. But I feel like his presence is way lower than a 5.9. Me, because I've had days where every time I run into a Kevin, I get happy. I personally don't even like mirror matches. I don't. I try to duck and dodge them whenever I can. In Fatal Fury, I'll be like, man, Kevin, let's go. Let's get it. Oh yeah, I'm about to learn something. That just goes to show you that I don't see the character. I don't. Whenever I run a mirror, I get happy. Like, show me something. Show me what I don't know. And every Kevin I fight, I learn something new. I see something new. Like, me, might be a little downplay, I don't know. But 5.9 is a little bit too generous. He should probably be somewhere between freaking T-Zoc and Mai. You know, like lower to me. The ninja, he should be higher. 5.5, that don't sound right. I don't know if he's one of those heavy execution characters. Maybe, I don't know, but 5.5 should definitely be higher. T-Zoc, man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like a 4.7 might be generous. I do not. I don't see this character at all. 0%. Yeah, I ran into one today, but outside of that, it's probably going to be like another few streams where I see another T-Zoc. Well, before I see another T-Zoc. Maybe he was one of those T-Zoc fell 11%. I just noticed that. So maybe within like the first week, he was that go-to pick. Because even I remember Diaphone playing him. And I think one of his videos was like, man, T-Zoc is one of the funnest characters. And then now he's playing Ronaldo and other characters. He's only picked because he's the only grappler. True. I mean, Kevin is kind of a grappler. But yeah, T-Zoc is definitely the true grappler. The true grappler for sure. So yeah, maybe he was in that week 1, week 2 fun. And then once people started to develop better in the game and they realized that T-Zoc kind of not playing the game, how everybody else playing the game, the percentage most likely fell off because of that. I know Otto Madoc, he plays him for surely. T-Zoc might continue to drop. Mai, it's another character that I see very rare. I've had a few days where I run into this character, not too much, but kind of rare also for sure. B Jeanette, you went down 2.3%. That's another character I don't really see like talking about it. I feel like, well, I think I've noticed this, and I feel like a lot of people notice this. Street Fighter 6 Mai is way more dominant. Fatal Fury Mai is a little bit more understandable. Mai is the one that shocked me, but I literally think it's because people can pick her classic costume easily. I feel like if she had the kit like she got in Street Fighter, if she had that in Fatal Fury, I feel like her percentage would probably be higher. But because I probably can't speak too much on it because I don't see the character as much, but she doesn't seem that oppressive. Yeah, this was a good quick talk. Nice little discussion I wanted to have because these percentages definitely was understood for some characters, but threw me for a complete loop on other characters for sure.